Hey guys, this is DownToPlayGames. My name is Daniel, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. So, one thing I want to start off with, I was reviewing the last episode, and yeah, first of all, I want to apologize just because a lot of the commentary just seemed like, basically just stupid complaints. If you guys have seen the Dark Souls 1 video, I addressed this a little bit, but yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I'm hoping for the rest of this playthrough that my commentary is going to be a bit more productive, I guess, and discussing more interesting things as opposed to just, you know, complaining about those kind of things for an extended period of time. So here we are back in the Forest of Fallen Giants, and oh god, that message came up at a really bad time. Okay. Alright, cool. Okay, I was almost really worried there. Let's see here. So, okay, wow, that was close. So, I actually haven't played Dark Souls 2 in quite a while, so if I make stupid mistakes or, you know, otherwise noobish things, I apologize. Oh, man. I just got done recording the Dark Souls 1 episode that I did, and it's incredible the difference in frame rate between this and this game and Dark Souls 1, which is, by the way, one of the awesome things about this game, just because it's gorgeous. Visually, it is incredible as compared to Dark Souls 1. Sorry about that, but yeah, just a flat 60 FPS is awesome. Whereas you might notice in a couple sections with my Dark Souls 1 videos, there are some areas that just get some FPS like frame rate spikes or whatever, which I don't know entirely what to do about it. I've tried to find some solutions, but have been fairly unsuccessful to this point. But yeah, like this game for the most part, I mean, I think basically for 99% of the time the frame rate just stays right around 60, which I am really pleased with. See if this guy's gonna open the door. Come on. Dude, come on. Thank you. Alright, it's interesting because I don't have a shield. And alright, cool. Oh gosh! That attack combination is really nasty. Especially when there's multiple enemies around. Oh man. Alright, whatever, let's just kill him through the shield. That works. Oh man. See, I think there's one more guy. Yeah. Alright, it's fine with me if we look in the wrong direction. So, this area, obviously it's the first area of the game, but it's somewhat interesting to me. Let's see here, hold on. I'm gonna... Oh yeah, rings are over here in this game. Okay, do I have any shields? Okay, I have this one that I can use temporarily. Let's see what kind of trap this is. Okay. So, what was I talking about? Oh man, I don't even remember. I'm sorry. This is the problem with live commentary right here. I totally forgot what I was talking about. But anyways, one of the major differences between this game and Dark Souls 1 are trapped chests on top of mimic chests. So that last chest that you saw, it puts out a poison cloud that obviously poisons you if you stay close to it for too long. And the thing is, poison is incredibly potent in this game. I don't know what the exact numbers are, but just a little bit of poison can kill you extremely quickly. But I think the trade-off for that is this game doesn't... I don't think it has toxin. I might be wrong on that. Let's see here while I talk to Pate.
Hello there. Traveling all alone in these treacherous times. Well, I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, hogwash. Who am I to judge? My name is Pate. I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself. Oh yes, you be cautious if you go any farther. There's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind. I saw the same design earlier, and it's the same contraption, I'm sure. I was with this warrior, you see, and he insisted that he go inside first. The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the loot for himself, but it trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed. I'll leave this one to you. I'm worried about what might be inside. I'll leave this one to...
Yeah, I'm sure. Said it locks from behind. Did you? Well, why are you behind on this side of the door, huh? Alright, whatever. Let's just head on in. Sweet. I'm sorry I'm not talking too much right now. I'm just gonna focus on the gameplay. I haven't played this game in quite a while, so yeah, that's where the caution and lack of commentary is coming from, I suppose. But one thing with this game that's a major change from Dark Souls 1 is if you look under my weapon, under this box that that's being highlighted as I'm swapping my weapons, there's a red bar there indicating my durability, which you can see goes down as I'm using my weapon. One of the things with this game that's different from Dark Souls 1 is the way durability works. First of all weapon durability is extremely reduced as compared to Dark Souls 1, so your weapons are damaged and break much more quickly as opposed to Dark Souls 1. But on the other hand, you can repair your weapons just by resting at a bonfire, which is an interesting approach, but one that kind of, honestly in my opinion, just got rather frustrating, just because with how quickly your weapons degrade. First of all, it kind of necessitates you to rest at bonfires rather often if that's not your playstyle. And then like another problem with it is things like acid cloud, which directly affect your item durability, can just totally wreck you. So yeah, a little bit different, I suppose. I mean, there are advantages and disadvantages. The biggest thing being that the fact that you can repair just by resting at a bonfire is extremely convenient, in my opinion.
Well, I see you managed to escape. I hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself. Oh, but you should take this. It allows undead to call out for help to one another across the fissures between worlds. With luck, somebody will lend you a hand. Well, I hope that... Be careful out there.
Yeah, with luck and also a not stupid school internet connection, but well, that's neither here nor there, right? Let's see here. Do I have throwing knives? I don't have throwing knives. That's kind of annoying. Alright, whatever. Come on, you. Come on, you. Hey. Okay, that works. Alright, fine, I'll just... Oh gosh, I thought that was gonna kill him. I totally thought that was... Welcome to Souls, everybody. Welcome back to Souls. Oh man, I guess it's not a playthrough if you don't die really stupidly like that every now and then, right? Oh my gosh. Actually, I guess, you know, I guess we can make the most of that. So I can now discuss another thing different between Dark Souls 1 and... Can you lock on? Thank you. Between Dark Souls 1 and 2. So, if you look right now, I died and I'm hollowed out, but if you look at my max health right there, it's slightly reduced. So, it's kind of a similar to concept from Demon Souls, where in this game, when you die and you hollow, your maximum health goes down, and the effect stacks. I believe it stacks until your maximum health is reduced by half, but yeah, every time you die, your max health is reduced by a little bit. So, in that aspect, things become really interesting if you've been dying multiple times, but again, with another difference, as I'll demonstrate right here, is right here, Human Effigy is different from Humanity in Dark Souls 1, where instead of when you use it, it adds a count to your soft humanity count in the top left corner of your HUD. When you use it, you just instantly become human, which I don't know. I honestly kind of like. It's really convenient, so that part of it is really nice, but why don't you blow up the guy again? That was really nice of you guys. Oh shoot. I am playing so badly right now. I apologize for that, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just aggro him. Bring him out here. There you go. All I have to do is not play stupid, right? Okay, now he's dead. Sweet. So yeah, that's one thing that I find really convenient about Dark Souls 2 as opposed to Dark Souls 1. It's just my opinion, but you know. Alright, let's move on here. Oh, I just remembered. I need to go back to Majula to upgrade my weapons here, and actually to unlock the blacksmith door as well. So, can I even use this right now? I know it requires a certain amount of strength. Yeah, I can't even use it. Let's see. Okay, alright, let's just go back. I don't wanna embarrass myself any further. Let's head on back up here. Oh yeah, that aggroed those guys, huh? Whatever. Okay, warp back. Oh, this is another major difference. Being able to fast travel from the beginning of the game, convenient, but see, this is one of the things that is really up to people's opinion, just because me personally, I really like that fast travel in Dark Souls 1 is kind of a reward for, you know, you getting through the halfway point and finishing one of the hardest, or at least, yeah, I'd say Ornstein and Smo is one of the harder fights in Dark Souls 1. But it's a nice reward for being able to, you know, just warp between places as opposed to running. Oh, I just remembered I can go in here as well. So yeah, but anyways, I really like that about Dark Souls 1, whereas in this game you have it from the beginning and it's kind of unexplained. At least I don't think it's very explicitly explained, but on the other hand, with the way the areas are designed in this game, there's not a lot of interconnectivity between the areas. So I guess in that respect, the decision to include fast travel from the beginning works in that regard. Wow, this guy does a lot of damage. Oh, then again, I don't have. Oh gosh! Oh my goodness! I am playing so badly. I'm sorry, you guys. Holy crap. What was I talking about? Oh, fast travel, right. like I suppose with the way the areas are laid out in this game, it makes more sense just because it would actually take forever if, for example, you were in, what's the name of that place? Shoot, I'm not remembering. But like, just if you were, for example, like if you were in the Lost Bastille, then you'd have to take. Yeah, you'd have to take the ship back to the area that I'm not remembering the name of, and then run through there, run back through Hade's Tower of Flame, and then get back to Majula if you wanted to do anything with the blacksmith and things like that. But anyways, yeah, guys, live commentary is hard. I'll just be real with you guys. I promise I'm not this bad when I'm playing alone, but you know, that's what they all say, right? I've been watching through my own episodes just to critique myself, and it's been really humbling, to say the least. Just because, I mean, and I guess, you know, it's really valuable in that respect too, just because I can really criticize myself to become a better content creator for you guys.
Is that a
but
shop here to see?
yeah,
However,
it's hard. I mean, I've watched a lot of YouTubers, and they always talk about how live comm is hard, and I think it's just one of those things you don't really appreciate until you try it out yourself, and I'm learning to appreciate it a lot as of now. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna check on my timestamp here really quick. Okay, yeah, we still got lots of time. Now that he's back in the blacksmith shop, let's talk to him.
You, stand back. This is dangerous work. The name's Lenigrast, just a simple blacksmith. And you are, another useless traveler. A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick.
Lenigrast, this guy's a jerk. He's got nothing on Andre, let's be real. Let's see. Oh, I got the bow, so let's get some arrows.
I'll be around.
Okay. Let's see, do I have any soul items? Oh, I have quite a bit. Okay, let's go talk to this NPC who I forgot to talk to in the last episode. This guy over here.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
This guy kind of reminds me of me.
I came from the west, from Volgan. Have you been there? It's a lively place, vibrant with trade. Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here. Everything's all run down and dying. It's terrible for business, really. A group calling themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Volgan. You can't even run a shop without their blessing. They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash. Oh, by the gods, why the hell am I here?
I really like this guy in the beginning of his story arc. Let's see here, I'm gonna pop some soul items and buy some things from him. But yeah, I say that he reminds me of me just because he's running this business who nobody's coming to, and you know, for all you guys pioneering your own YouTube channels, I feel like, you know, everybody like that can kind of identify with this guy.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I'll buy some stuff from you. Let's see. Oh, first off, let's get a better shield. And I really like the way the Falconer armor looks. Let's grab it, because I think you have to spend some souls with this guy to continue his quest line. So actually, yeah, let's buy another piece. Yeah.
Thanks very much. And do please come again. Well,
Actually, I gotta check if he has any more dialogue. Oh yeah, he doesn't.
well, I
Alright, sweet. So let's get this upgrade on that. Oh really? Oh my gosh. Alright, then let's get that. And that for now. I like it. I really like the Falconer set in this game. It looks really cool. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the other NPC. I'm just seeing if I have enough souls to maybe level
Bearer
up.
of the less.
I doubt it. Maybe like once. Yeah, just once. Oh, that's enough for the shield. Sweet. Okay. Alright, so let's go head over to talk to the other NPC. I realized I should have done this last episode, and I apologize for forgetting to do so.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Talking cat, yep. And one without much time remaining, I think we'll be spending a lot of time with how badly I've been playing this game so far.
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful? This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused. Are you going to see the old ones? Those four who have grown so incredibly ancient. They must have sprouted quite a thick coat of moss by now. For heaven's sake, no one even knows their names anymore. Imagine that. Yes, nothing like yourself. For you have a most pleasant scent that grows nicer with each passing day. Have you made friends with the man by the sea? He's lost everything. Absolutely everything. The only thing he's good for now is a few tidbits on covenants. Covenants are a type of, well, contract, you might say. You give something to gain something. That's the way humans like it, right? It might be just the thing you need. But what does a cat know? Did you see that oddly formed rock behind here? Long ago they called it Victor Stone, as I recall. If you wish to face greater challenges, speak to the rock. Although, you'd just as well not. This place is already everything, isn't it all? Nothing suited you, I presume?
Outside of her just constant laughing, which honestly kind of annoys me, she has a number of interesting things to say. Like, first of all, this place is already dead, it's crumbling, it's, you know, I guess it's consistent with the presentation of lore in this game so far, but the thing that she says that interests me is, oh, we're not gonna talk to Crespro, because, I don't want to talk to him, but anyways, she says everything crumbles away so that something new may come in and take its place, or something along those lines. And I find that interesting because, like, that, I feel like that has a lot, it has a lot of value for the way things are laid out in this game. And what I mean by that is, like, you have, I mean, you know, everything from Dark Souls 1, like Anor Londo, and like all those areas have faded away since so much time has passed by, and so you have this new castle, Drangleic Castle, that, at least to me, seems like it's kind of like taking its place, I suppose. But oh wait, let's equip that bow that I got. There we go. Oh yeah, you don't zoom in this game, I forgot about that. But, as I was saying, you have this new castle that comes in, and, like, we'll find out more about the castle and its creator as we progress through the game, but it seems like that's just a very important part, or an important comment in regards to the story and the lore setup in Dark Souls 2. So there we go. Alright, already getting better at the game. But yeah, that's something I think is a really valuable comment for this game. And then her comment on the old ones, well, obviously she's talking about the Lord Soul bosses from Dark Souls 1, but one thing that I find interesting is in the intro cutscene, when they're discussing the Lord Souls and who took them and all those sorts of things, I'm pretty sure Seath isn't one of the people who took a Lord Soul, because it's Nito, let's see, the Witch of Izalith, Lord Gwyn, and the Furtive Pygmy, who took a fragment of the Dark Soul. So that's one of the things that really I'm extremely curious about, just because basically all mention of both the Furtive Pygmy and the Dark Soul is curiously absent from this game. Like, if you look at human effigies, they're not fragments, at least to me, they don't look like fragments of the Dark Soul. Here, let's look at the description. Weakens a link to other worlds. Yeah. A warm, soft, shadow-like human effigy. So maybe the fact that it's a shadow-like human effigy could point to the fact that it's dark, somehow representing a fragment of the Dark Soul, but I don't know. I don't really buy it. So with that, I'm really curious how that works out. And it's just something I guess we'll have to discover as we progress with the game. So, let's see here. I want to pull this guy with range, so we're not fighting multiple dudes at once. Alright, sweet. And you. There we go. Nice. This guy, I'd highly recommend taking him, or at least pulling him with range before you try to fight him. There's another guy that drops down to follow him, right there. Okay. Now the interesting part of this playthrough is basically almost every, well, I say almost everything, I'm sure there are going to be things that I'm going to forget, but a lot of things in this game, or basically the vanilla game outside of all the DLC areas. I can give a lot of you know, like helpful hints and tips or whatever, but as for the DLC, that's gonna be the totally blind portion of this playthrough. So yeah, I'm honestly excited about the DLC areas. I haven't really seen, I haven't looked at much footage or whatever for those areas, so yeah, we'll whoa. Did not know you could dodge like that, but whatever. But yeah, I'm excited to see how those areas turn out, and see if they do bring any significant improvements to the overall experience. So here, I'm gonna check my timestamp here once again, because I know the last episode went really long for you, really long. So I want to make sure I'm not taking too much of your guys' time. All right, we open up this door, and I think, yeah, I think we might have enough time for basically to clear out the rest of. Actually, I don't think I can clear out this entire area, but let's see how far I can get. Okay, I got some Titanite shards, so I'm gonna upgrade this weapon before I fight the last giant. I almost said the lost giant. I don't think he's really lost. Sup, Lenigrast?
Oh,
Yeah, worried, huh? I'm sure. Okay. Honestly, I prefer the short sword, but for flavor's sake. Actually, no, she doesn't even use. Lindis doesn't even use scimitars or things like that. She uses katanas, so let's just do this for now. Let's see, can I afford another? Oh, sweet. Can I reinforce?
I'll be around.
I don't think I. Is this gonna be enough? Oh yeah, looks like it. Oh sweet, I can upgrade it even. Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
I'll be around.
Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll fight the last giant, and actually the rest of this area isn't even really that big. So yeah, well, let's go ahead and just clear out the Forest of Fallen Giants, and then that should be more than enough for this episode. Nice, her damage is way better. If you haven't guessed from, or I guess if you don't know the character, you can't really guess. But if you haven't guessed already, I'm looking to do a dex build with this character. It's interesting because in Dark Souls 1, dex builds they're far more common and popular in Dark Souls 1, especially in PvP, just because things like bleed and curved swords are just really, really powerful in the game. But in Dark Souls 1, oh yeah, let's do Pate's questline. But in Dark Souls 1, like I said, dex weapons seem to be the way to go, whereas in Dark Souls 2, strength weapons seem to be the way to go, just because strength scaling is so much more potent in Dark Souls 2. But it's funny because I vastly prefer strength builds and strength weapons in Dark Souls 1, and dex builds and dex weapons in Dark Souls 2. So it's kind of flip-flopped in that respect, but yeah. Anyways, this guy looks like he's been imprisoned and he has that massive pillar stuck in his chest. Interesting. So another thing that I find interesting with this game as compared to Dark Souls 1 is, if you guys remember at all what giants are like in Dark Souls 1, this guy is radically different. Oh shoot. He still does a lot of damage like them, but he looks really different. I'm just trying not to get killed over here. Oh man. talking a whole lot. I'm just trying not to die from the difficulties that come with post commentary. But yeah, like the giant type enemies in Dark Souls 1, like in Anor Londo, they have the giant's armor, the giant's halberd, like they're very well equipped, and like they, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I remember they can cast faith spells like Great Heal and Wrath of the Gods, so they're like these impressive warriors of past times, whereas in this game, giants just seem kind of like brute creatures. Interesting. Let's just finish them off. There we go. Not too bad. Didn't make too much of a fool of myself there. And we just got the soldier's key. Where are keys in this game? Oh, there they are. Key to the soldier's door in the Forest of Fallen Giants. A fort was erected in the forest to face the giants, but now the soldiers are lost and hollowed. They are enfeebled but not without honor, and continue to steadfastly defend their country. So that provides some interesting lore on this area. So yeah, it looks like the giants. There's some kind of conflict going on between people and the giants. So I guess the soldiers in this area were once soldiers fighting against the giants. And then this giant was imprisoned and then woke up as we entered the boss room. Interesting. But yeah, as I'm looking at the time, I actually don't think I'm gonna have time for the rest of this area, so we'll save that for next time, and then we'll move on to progress some more in the game. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me for this episode. Look forward to seeing you guys in either the next Dark Souls 2 episode or another episode of Dark Souls 1. Thank you guys.